I now give the floor to the distinguished representative of Malaysia to introduce an address by the head of government.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have the honor and privilege to introduce the Honorable Datuk Seri Ismail Sabri Yaakob, Prime Minister of Malaysia. Thank you.
Mr. President, Mr. Secretary General, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. I join others in congratulating you, Mr. President, on your election as President of 76th session of the UN General Assembly. I would also like to thank His Excellency Mr. Volkan Bozkir for his dedication and leadership in successfully completing the work of the last session, which was done under difficult circumstances due to the prevailing COVID-19 pandemic. Malaysia welcomes the theme of this year's General Assembly, Building Resilience Through Hope, to recover from COVID-19, rebuild sustainably, respond to the needs of the planet, respect the rights of the people, and revitalize the United Nations. The theme serves as a stark reminder of what needs to be done and the long road we have before us. Mr. President, Malaysia is fully committed in managing, overcoming, and recovering from this deadly pandemic. No one is safe unless everyone is safe. We must fight this battle together. Our common mission in these unprecedented times call us to recognize that humankind is one big extended family. It is in that spirit that we in Malaysia have very consciously referred to ourselves as Keluarga Malaysia. Together and putting aside our differences, we'll protect life and livelihoods. We will ensure that Malaysia will not only bounce back, but will thrive as the world emerges from the depth of the pandemic. But, Mr. President, I'm not here to only speak about Malaysia. I'm here to call for us to work together in the spirit of a world family to address the deep-rooted challenges of inequality, political instability, and global governance. Last year, the international community came together with the pledge to fight COVID-19 hand in hand. With our unified commitment, with the aggressive rollout of vaccine, and with the sharing and adoption of best practices, we should have been on our way to recovery. Sadly, the reality today is that we are far from winning the war against this deadly virus. Our relief that vaccines were developed in record time was quickly followed by distress at its discriminatory rollout. While most vaccine-producing nations, as well as those that have the financial means, have achieved some measure of success, the majority of the world's population, mainly from the middle income and least developed countries, remain unvaccinated. Nevertheless, our focus should not just be on vaccines. They are other aspects of health and require our attention. Many health challenges transcend national borders. COVID-19 is just the latest challenge besetting us. Before that, the international community had to deal with other serious outbreaks which had their unique security and socio-economic dimension. With the growing frequency of global health threats, this world family must come together and engage in more effective health diplomacy. We must ensure greater collaboration, not just to end this pandemic, but on an array of other health-related issues. These include expanding the public health capacity of nations, particularly by enhancing their access to relevant technology and knowledge.